Hi guys, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Subhash Chanda. I was a maths teacher here a year ago for 5 years. For those of you that do know me, what can I say? Time flies when you're having fun. And I had a lot of fun with you guys in the last 5 years. Now at the beginning of this year, I decided to go on a trip around the world with my wife. And it was only possible because of the senior management team, Mrs. Dixon, Salvi, and the board of trustees. So thank you very much for letting me go on this trip. I really do appreciate it. I have to apologize for not being there in front of you guys to give this speech, but well, this is the best I can do at the moment. So bear with me. The decision to leave was basically due to travel, because when I left New Zealand and I went to all these different countries, I started to miss New Zealand quite a bit. And it got me thinking, likewise, I have to leave Rewa, go to other places to realize its true beauty. I've got to say thank you to a few folks, so once again bear with me. The first lot of thank yous that I have to give to is the support staff, such as the tea ladies, the admin ladies, the front office ladies, Karen, and the sports co guys. Because without these guys, I don't think I could have done the job half as good. So thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. The second lot of people that I have to say thank you to is you, the staff, because I had conversations with you guys constantly, and you always helped me out with situations, and you always made me see the brighter side of things. So thank you very much, staff. But most importantly, I've got to say thank you to the students, because these guys, they made me who I am today, the teacher that I am today. So I know they're not there, but thank you very much. Some of the things that I'll miss is the staff briefings. I think I look forward to every day and coming to the staff briefing, because there's always something funny happening, and it's almost like an open stage where people try to make others laugh, and I really will miss that. The other thing, of course, I'm going to miss is, once again, I said this before, but the students, because they continue to challenge us, they continue to make us better teachers. So that is a couple of things that I will miss. I've got to say thank you to the whānau Dean team, because these guys took me in for a couple of years and taught me everything that needs to be taught in terms of pastoral care. Thank you very much, and thank you very much for this as well. And I've also got to say thank you to the maths department for the 5 years that I was there. If I can put it in one word, interesting. But thank you very much, guys. Now I got to say a few special thank yous to people. Henley, thank you for giving up your room for me in my when I was a first year teacher. Hollis, thank you for teaching me 500 and learning how to relax during lunchtime and intervals. Tangi, for being my big sister in school, and I'll never forget the words you told me on the day I left. Thank you for that. My Ahi whānau team, Tiffany, Danella, and Phil. I really enjoyed working with you guys in that year, and I really enjoyed our friendship, and I hope this friendship continues in the future. Randall, one word, legendary. Jonesy, I have huge respect for you, and thank you for keeping your door open and always constantly pushing my limits. Like I said before, I have huge respect for you, apart from one thing, that you're a Liverpool supporter, but hey, nobody's perfect. Tomo, the moment I started working in school, you always complimented me on my clothing style, and to be honest, that gave me confidence in chasing after the girl that I am married to currently. So thank you very much for that. Without that confidence, I don't think I would have got lucky. Rochelle, Emma, and Louise, you three guys were constantly there, and you constantly helped me out. Rochelle, I'll never forget our birthdays, and I'm constantly going to keep bugging you on our birthday. Emma, I'm really sorry that we were not there at your wedding, but hopefully I can see the pictures when we come back. Louise, thank you so much for teaching me how to organize things. I really do appreciate it. So, thank you guys. Now I'm sure I've forgotten a few other people here, but I really do apologize, because I'm sure, just like the Oscar speech, they're going to start playing music soon to get rid of me. So to finish off, I've got 3 little stories that I want to tell, and I'll make it really quick. The first one is this. In 2006, just as I was finishing my teacher's degree, I was applying for jobs everywhere. I was about 7 days from leaving for a trip to South America. Nobody gave me a chance. Nobody gave me an interview. No one even had the courtesy to give me a reply letter to say you're not chosen. It was that bad. But I got a call from a guy called Greg Thornton from Manurewa, and I had an interview with Greg Thornton and Faye Weatherly, and those 2 gave me a chance here. And I know they're not here in the audience, but I really have to say, without those 2 believing in me, I will not be here. I will not be in this position. Greg, Faye, thank you for believing in me, and thank you for taking a shot at me. And when we finished that interview, I met with Richard Thornton, who was the principal then. He knew my mum, because my mum had worked for him in Manurewa High School for 5 years. And when he found out that I was a maths teacher as well, he said I had big shoes to fill. I hope I filled a little bit of those shoes. Yeah, so that's one of the stories. The second story is this. Staff, you guys are my family. Let me put it in this way. When I arrived at Rewa, I was a kid. I had no family in New Zealand. My nearest family was in Australia, and the rest of them were on the Northern Hemisphere. When I started in Rewa, I did come here as a kid. You were there when I first started going out with the girl. You were there when I proposed to her. And hell, most of you guys were there at my wedding. And I remember one of my friends came and asked me, dude, how is it that you have more of your workmates here than your own friends? And I said, actually no, all of my friends are here. But my workmates, they're family. And I do mean that. You guys were always there for me, so thank you very much for that. Finally, I gotta finish off this story. I mean, it's getting too long. This is the last story, I promise. In term 3, 2011, at the end of it, this guy, Jose, he left for Mexico. He left Rewa and he went for Mexico with his wife, Margarita. Now when I left for my trip, one of the staff members told me, hey Subhash, when you get to Mexico, you make sure you bring Jose back. I said, yeah, sure, I'll look for him. I landed in Mexico and I searched all of the southern parts of Mexico and I couldn't find him. Except on the last day in Mexico City, I got a message in my hotel just before I was about to leave the airport. It was from Jose, and he said that he has returned to tequila to brew something stronger than this. And the reason he's going to go back to brew something stronger than this is because of Steve Mendoza. You here somewhere? It's because of you. It's because he wants to brew something stronger that can beat Jack Daniel. Guys, that's all from me. I sincerely wish you guys a good, well-deserved holiday break. Enjoy your Christmas with your families. A happy New Year's, and that's all I've got to say. I do want to say this one thing though. I'm gonna miss Rewa a lot, and it was a hard decision to leave. But on the bright side, I look forward to the day I return. Thank you and God bless you.
Soy un hombre muy honrado que me gusta lo mejor, a mujeres no me faltan.